Kaposi Gloves here. Welcome to the first video on Massive from the Ground Up. This is just a general overview and a few major concepts. We'll cover them more in depth as tutorials go on. By the end of the series, you should know how to create your own sounds. So to start off, Massive is a subtractive synthesis engine, meaning you generate a sound or a source signal using these oscillators here, and you send them through the modules and envelopes to create and shape your sound, the one that you want. The reason this is powerful and why you'd want to be able to make your own sounds is so that when you're working on a track and you have a specific idea or sound you're looking for, if you understand how to make the sound, it's a lot easier than hunting through a bunch of sounds or learning an entire preset bank for sounds that you are familiar with. And then it also helps you when you do work with sounds that were pre-made to tweak them to your desires so that they do what you want. It's kind of what separates the experienced sound engineer and producer from the inexperienced composer or producer. So right here, you go to the browser tab up here at the top. You could browse through your various parameters. Using subtractive synthesis, bass wobbles, I created bass wobbles. You create pretty much all your sounds through subtractive synthesis. So in bass wobbles, I made this for free on my website, kaposigloves.com. And I'm just going to show you a few examples of what you can do. You have macro controls up here, which are these guys down here, and you link various modules and parameters and setups to these controls so that you can manipulate them at convenient knobs. Probably should watch the master knob. Some dubstep stuff there. Yep. So there are various sounds. Again, preset pack bass wobbles is available on my website. So you can create your own presets using the attributes window once you get going on this thing. So that's the general idea. The main features that it has are these boxes down here, which you can use to link envelopes and LFOs, performers, stuff like that to various controls. We'll talk about what that means more in the progressing videos because we're starting at ground zero here. These sliders here represent, they can represent routing, they can represent mixes, volume. I think all the ones up here though represent some form of routing, and sometimes that could be associated with volume, but not all the time. And these envelopes here are ways you could tell certain parameters to behave. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much the main features of Massive. It's a preset machine, extensive routing options, extensive parameter control options. They give you 8 free knobs down here on new sounds. And you can link your knobs to various controls so that you can control a whole bunch of things with one knob, which is a really awesome option. Most DAWs allow you to generate knobs to link parameters to, but this is just a great way of doing it too. All the knobs in Massive are fully MIDI capable, so you could automate a whole bunch of knobs individually if you really wanted to. And yeah, in-depth envelope control, in-depth keyboard and voicing options. So you have your voicing tab. You can change the amount of voices in unison. In the octave tab, you have your what is this called? The keyboard mapping options, and you can do a bunch of interesting stuff. These are much more advanced concepts. But yeah, I'm excited to help you learn Massive and teach you what some of these things do. So yeah, check out kaposigloves.com. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to hear more about this, and have a blessed day.